Hello everyone and welcome back to Amnesia the Dark Descent, where we managed to get into the choir room and spent a lot of time in the nave and the chancel. We found the chancel, which was good. We also found the barrier to the orb, which is also good, which also bars us from Alexander Von Brennenburg, which we must kill. So without a further ado, let's continue. We are back in the choir room. Open the door. Ooh, pentagrams. What's this?
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you sleep. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Oh my goodness. At this point, Daniel's gone full...
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
At this point, Daniel's gone full psycho. He's gone full psycho and he's completely taken in by the occult rituals. What else is in here? Tin box. That's good. That's always good. Down into the choir room. Choir, main hall. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is her. Oh, I've already read that. Okay. Into... Where are we? Choir room.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours. But now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Still chasing me? Don't think so. What must we do here? Must search for somewhere. I'll put that torch down as a marker. In here, perhaps? The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip out just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had been ruptured and begun to leak. Oh, don't do that. His sanity's getting low. Sanity is very low, Daniel. Regain your sanity, Daniel. I don't think there's anything else for me in this room. Check around. No, there's nothing left for me in this room. Let's go out back here. Place a marker here. Bones. This way. I think I might have already gone this way. It's so dark, but yet it's not draining my sanity. How's my sanity looking now? It's getting a little bit better. What's in here? Oh, that's the choir entrance. Which must make me think that there's another door around here. What they're called, all brutes. Not this way. Can't see for the life of me. Continue on. Just a little bit further. Oh, so it's oil. Yeah, I do need to refill it a little bit. I think there is something behind the brute. I just have to sneak around him and then run towards it. Yes, over here. No possible break open. Yes, picked up the poison gland. That is one of the ingredients for what we need.
No, don't kill her.
The brazen bull. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull, as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. Yeah, I think we're done here. That is one part of the thing we need. Ooh! Oh, don't. Make sure not to fall off there. Alright, let's start heading back. That's one of the ingredients for... I don't actually know what we need this for. It's definitely not that way. Wait, let me check my journal. Yeah, one note speaks of a mixture made of 3 ingredients. If I cross this bridge again, should be able to find my way back to the nave. That's it. Yep, fire engines. Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. I read that before, I believe. Here are the other torture chambers. Yep. Let us head back to the nave. He had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for Damascus rose oil. I also read that. I have a habit of reading things I already read. Oh, welcome. Okay, journal. Notes. Shattered orb, no. Diaries. Ceremony. No. It wasn't that. Okay, then we need Vitae, and then we need to get the Tempter, which is on the other side. Which would be go down this way.
Was there something else?
No.
Incredible.
Journal. Agrippa, the dying man. Yeah, already read that. Yeah, I've already been this way. Do I put the bucket on there? Can't use the item this way. Well, I'll send the rope down. I've sent the rope down. Must mean the transit. And I've read that as well. Oh my goodness.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Spiral staircase or doors here? Go check out the doors here. Well, first, candle. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Tinderbox. Nothing else in here, so... Oh, never mind. picked up a piece of the orb. Oh, these are where the pieces of the orb are. Okay. We can find pieces of the orb. There are bugs crawling on my screen. That should be okay. Okay, candle. There. Which one is this one? The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Piece of the orb. In the box. These are very medieval torture methods, if I say so myself. So we have two pieces of the orb. Piece of the orb. Piece of the orb. Now we check out this room over here.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No message to say for the... I keep forgetting.
No, please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Is there a piece of the orb in here? Yes, there is. Right. We have half of the pieces of the orb. And I assume that if I go upstairs, there's going to be more pieces of the orb. So, up the spiral staircase we go. I can feel that we're close. There's Brennenburg. Crucifixion of Jesus Christ. No, we're in an office. Rather peculiar. Picked up string. Oil. Is there a note anywhere? No. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I have figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence, where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I'm after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink, then try again later. Okay. Nothing else. Throw away the chairs. There has to be a... What's this? It is you, my love, I miss the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Painting. So the office has nothing else. Okay, so how do we get the rest of the pieces of the orb? Because I believe Memento. Suppression of the orb. No, it's... How many pieces do I have? Its texture and color are constantly changing. Won't stay together. Are there only 3 pieces or 6? The mementos don't tell me. Suppose I should find a note. Find the... Is this just one wing of the torture chambers, or is there another? Because there has to be 2. 2 wings. Is there more down here that I'm missing? Oh, there is something here. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered and on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. So we have 3 pieces. I'll refill my lantern oil. We have 3 pieces, and I believe we need 6. Question is, where do we get the other 3? I believe my work here is done. Back to the nave. Something done. So that's this way. So let's go and take those orbs.
Dad, good to see you. You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Oh, they're in the choir. The remaining orb pieces can be found. They can be found in the choir. Great. Great. I have to go back into there again. Oh, the chamber. Okay. Okay. So let's go back into the main hall, or let's just check back here, because I think let's just check back here, because I think we haven't. Nothing here. Let's continue to go down. Fire, main hall. So they might be in the cells like they were in torture chambers. How's my lantern going? Lantern won't work very well for me. Okay, that's a choir entrance, so I just made a loop. That is certain death. There's a guy behind me. Just gotta find this area. Ooh, tin box. Hey, look, it's the menu theme. Alright, there's an ore piece in here.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Okay, I'll just light this torch. And here is the first chamber. Where's the ore piece? Here. Picked up a piece of the orb. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Some grisly stuff. Okay, 2 more pieces of the orb to go. Question is, where are the other 2 pieces? Should I go this way instead? Or have I been this way? Yeah, I've been this way. I hear him. Be able to get through now.
Who are you to question me?
Now, if I found one ore piece there, then the others should be nearby. And what I mean by that is that there should be other entrances to other cells. Maybe here. Wait, this is the Iron Maiden room. In the box. Laudanum. There has to be an orb piece in here, surely. Ah, here. Picked up a piece of the orb. Okay, one more to go. If I check my mementos, the remaining orb pieces can be found in the choir. One more to go. Bones. That's choir entrance. Across the bridge. Back there. Okay, so this is the room with the wheel. So, I must be going somewhere. I must not have explored somewhere. Would it have been the Brazen Bull room? I gotta check. I don't know. I don't remember if the Brazen Bull was in here or not. Oh god, he sees me, he sees me, he sees me, he sees me. Oh god. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They are close. That's terrifying, being chased by them. I don't like being chased, which is why it's so scary to me. I guess that's the fun of playing horror games, is to get chased. Still gotta find this final room though. How many pieces of the orb do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 5. And the notes. Shattered orb. Cracked into 6 parts. So theoretically they should be in here. Okay, not this way. I'll mark this area with the torch. This room is the... Yeah, that's the wheel room. I don't get it. No, I don't. Ooh. Oh, where's the bridge gone? Where has the bridge gone? Ah, here it is. Should I mark this area with a torch? I'm not too sure. Oh, mark this area with a torch. There has to be something. Is this the... Yeah, this is the Brazen Ballroom. Could there be an ore piece in here somewhere? Is it in there? No. Oh, here! Picked up a piece of the orb. I have all pieces of the orb. Let me head back now. I can finally fix the orb. Just go find the choir entrance now. Okay, he's behind me. What's in the box? Okay, if he's over there, let's go sneak. Is it back this way? I cannot see the light of me. There has to be a bridge here. Where's the... Ah, here it is. Bridge. Choir entrance should be here. Yes, it is. Wait, no, that's the jail cell. There's a torture chamber cell. I went the wrong way. Here it is. Normally, I can head back to the chancel and fix the orb. This is brilliant. Then a nave. Oh god.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Thanks. Should I help him or... Mementos. Notes.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it...
I think this way is the chancel. Yep, this is the chancel. Oh god! Oh god! Sleep. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like Shebarazade. And has... Oh, I couldn't read that. I got kidnapped by old mates.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Door is locked. Cell door is locked. Find another way out. Is there a way up here? Oh, is this timed? This is gone. Find a way out. Oh, bar. Picked up iron bar. Can I combine it with something? Combination does not work. Meat. Iron bar and rope. String. Nope. Then where? Door is locked. Pull. There has to be something. Rope and meat? No. Oh god, he's coming for me. Ooh, bricks. Break the bricks. Escape! Freedom! Freedom! Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and my time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself off my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape. If only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am a king in my dream. I am a king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Ooh. Oil. Oil. Wait. If we're in the prison, then... What happened? Oh, naked person. Wait, so... Let's have a look at... Oh, you press M. So this must not be the right cell. Is this the right cell? Wooden bucket. Move the bed frame. Tinder box. Anything behind there? No. Oh, wooden bucket. Rope needs to be reeled in before the bucket can be tied to string. Okay, I'll use this item this way. Smash it. Alright, let's leave this place. It's locked. Find the key to open the door leading out of here. Yeah, the key is down one of these pipes. Bug. Hang on. There we go. Wooden bucket. Down into the depths. What's in here? Picked up a bucket of water. What if I could flush water down the pipes? Is it a naked mate's room? No. Move the bread frame. No. Let me check my notes. Drop the key down the pipe. So there must be a pipe on the floor. That's my cell, so... Where is it? Ah, here. My key. Picked up rusty key. Out I go. The shadow does not like it. The shadow does not like it. It does not like it. Left. Right. This way. Leave. The exit's there. The nave. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice. But she was still alive. She had embraced him and wished him a grand adventure in Algeria. Not going back in there. Ooh. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lays a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
What did you do, Daniel? The crying had stopped, and he could hear a whisper coming from the cell. They were up to something, and he would have to punish them. What's up here? No, nothing. Well, better get out of here before the shadow gets me. Oh, the shadow is in full force now. Through here. Nope, it is blocked. Oh, it's in the box though. Pick it up. Pick it up. Gimme! Thank you. I don't think I can travel across that. No. Well, it looks like I don't have any choice. through here. Yeah, I'm gonna check out this place because it's open now. What's this room? Interesting. Tin box. Heat is steaming out of the compartment. Is this where I get the strange tonic? Ah. No. Meat? No. Strange. This is all very strange. I guess I'll head back to Agrippa.
I thought I'd lost it. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
But there's this new area open. Let me refill some more oil. Okay, there should be some stuff here. Ah, yeah, goddamn shadow. Oh, here, bone saw. Okay. Oh, there's a drainage pipe. No, cannot use item this way. Won't budge.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
So what did it pick up?
Don't get ahead of yourself. First, we need the tonic.
First, we need the tonic. The sight of a lifeless body crippled his psyche. He tried to remove himself from the scene, but he could not. Instead, he fell to his knees and begged her for forgiveness. So he said the chancel collapsed. God damn you. Orb. Ah, make the orb pieces stick together. The orb is coming together. The orb has been rebuilt. It is open. Something that must be done with the machinery. Okay then. To the machinery room. Ah, god damn you. Ah, yes, this is open now. Ooh, little sheep. Come on. Damn. Ooh. Fire. No, I don't have anything else to... Okay. Come back to the machine room. Another hammer? What's in the box? Hammer! Stop! Hammer time! Into the cogs! Damn you! Do I still have no? Ooh, what's
18th
this?
of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Oh, finally, Daniel's starting to realize. Finally, you're starting to realize that you're the actual murderer. Good on you. But I'm afraid it's far too late. Okay, so let's go back to wherever. Damn you. There has to be something I can use to jam the machinery, but I don't know what. No, it can't be here. Maybe it's in there. Maybe. Let me check it out. She cried and struggled as he pulled at her arm. Her flowered Sunday dress ripped and she fell into the mud. The cells are now completely... Well, I can't get to the other side now, so... Wait, there should be 2 staircases. Move! No. No. Oh, oil. That's completely overrun. Okay. Let us go back to Agrippa. Nothing there.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
Let's back to the nave, which I don't. Let's back to that area, which I don't want to go to.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
Who knows? Wait, there was something with the machinery up here. Oh yeah, this is the lab. Oh. Check back this way. Board. No, it can't be this way because... No, it can't be this way. Because this is blocked off. Must mean, yeah, laboratory.
Time is running short.
I know, Agrippa. Bone saw, can I use it on you?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I want to...
First, don't get ahead of yourself. First, we need the tonic.
Oh yeah, I'm hurting myself. Let me the vessel.
What are you doing? Time is running.
Oh wait, which way was the chancel again?
Time is running short.
Oh, through this way. All his life he had thought he was a good man. Terrible deeds were only committed by terrible people like Henry Bedloe, the bully in his school. But now he had seen what he himself could do. Okay. Back to the machine room. Maybe in a separate video I could save Agrippa. Or would it be mandatory? Rock. The machine is broken. The machine is broken. I think I can access the chancel now. Hide. Back here. I think I'll save him in a separate video. I forgot to use the lean feature. There he is. Oh, don't look at him. Oh, don't look at him. Oh, you bastard. Where's he going? Now he's going back that way, which means I have to wait. What if I could do a little despawn trick? So let's head back this way. Oops. Back to the nave. And now back to the chancel. Yeah, turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in this story, but she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that. Now, are you... Yes, you are. Excellent, 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 excellent. I wonder if it's just an achievement to save Agrippa, or if it's changed, if the story changes. Go! The inner sanctum! Alexander saw that the evening had taken a toll on his friend's mind and barred him from the inner sanctum. He could no longer be trusted to be a part of the ritual. Oh no. This way.
19th of August, 1839.
It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster.
And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Oh god. What do I place on here? Meat? Okay. What else is here? This room. similar room. Ah, I'm just giving blood. Now is this door open? Door will not open. Search for a way to open it. Oh, crap. Oh, right, in the boxes. Okay, so that lever's not working anymore. Ink and quill, no. Stand on the pentagram. No, don't lose your sanity now, Daniel. Don't lose your sanity now. I'm on the floor. That door's open, which means this way. Into the orb chamber. The sight of her lifeless body crippled his psyche. He tried to remove himself from his... Oh, never mind. I read that already. The orb chamber.
It saddens me to see you filled with such hate. Is vengeance really what you seek?
Oh,
I
you're
thought
naked.
You, of all people, could appreciate the grave nature of the situation. After all, it's always been your life we were fighting for. Isn't it worth a little sacrifice? Come, help me finish the ritual. There's still time before the shadow catches up with you.
I don't want to look at you, otherwise I think I'll... Unstable and the balls are falling over. Push it over.
Don't do that.
I'm killing you. You're an evil man.
You doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life?
Because you're a monster.
I'm saving mine too.
Exactly. You're a monster, and you've made me a monster. Technically, we both shouldn't be allowed to live.
Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it.
I don't care.
You're so close, I beg you.
This is for our own good.
You killed us. You killed us both.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back.
Oh, I can't look back.
You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory. Hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
And that, my friends, is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. We killed Brennenburg and escaped the castle. Oh wow. That was a doozy of a game. I really enjoyed it. There were some parts where I was confused and didn't really know where to look, but overall the story and the gameplay was mind-boggling. That was a great game. Truly. The next Amnesia game I'll play is Amnesia Rebirth, and you should expect that video to come out sometime sometimes when I'm free. And so, that was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. The end. Unfortunately, we couldn't save Agrippa. But I probably will make a video saving Agrippa. And with that, if that was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. If you liked the video, please do like and subscribe. And ring the bell, it really helps. And with that, I will see you in the next Amnesia. Goodbye!